Look like walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Give the Sprite in, pull the out the pantry. Take it, and I'm dancing. She bop like a, like a candle. Up in the car seat, hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. It's whatever. Burn at the party.
Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's my lady Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the and they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up from the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that coupe, boy, I keep that. We done went right there all the way to the sun. Get in the pot, get like a. Why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went and gave to my brother. But then the oak, the supper. Why would you keep a little sucker? Why would you keep a little?
Ride the hallway, ride the bus. Why my house look like? Walk in, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Give the Sprite, pull the out the pantry.
Ain't fly, looking dummy. I'll probably. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the and they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up from the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it.
But they got a TV head. That boy like a BB head. You won't see me head. Push it like CB head. When it on BB head. When I'm creeping head. Then they see me head. Cause you saying I'm head.
It's about time that I put in my time and I got myself rich and I took a couple lines and I made them the hit. She know my sound, but she don't wanna dip unless it's skinny. She gon' I be hit like Jenny, go around now mini, spit it like Finny. I'ma break it all down. Never the plans, but I'ma be up on my plane without shaming. I'm bringing the rockets, the robbers, I'm or you pumping so that it's not due. Hear the audible trumpets preceding my entry. 2nd century, what you think we came down here friendly? I can see all the green and the envy. It's fake, Lord, that's enough. Running my coaches and my cut my cap of the greater. They storming the greater. a melee. Tell them I lead and leave yourself. Don't free yourself, don't see yourself. I'm really gonna take it to your real self. Sure they wanna go and get up under my skin, no way, nowhere. Scarlet letter on the back with a care, but I don't really notice cause I'm like I came from famine. Gonna head down like I play backgammon. Never get talking about me, can't stand up, but watch it like a shake. Dancing fake walks, A1 take none. Ray Charles can't stone. Miss me with that cause I'm all of the patience.
You know I'm flying just like an eagle, carrying on needle, long to see this. Said she was hard, ain't it? What I feed her, I'm on the block, I ain't trying to yeah, you know I'ma keep I be out these, they be cut the lights out, we gon' pull up creep. We got 4 deep in the photo Jeep. My way is hilly on the seat. My intent, I feel like the way with the heat. Made him do the running, man. We said something right there at his feet. Yeah, you're sweet. Cut out the road, dress somebody, pull up to me. Let's like, who go first, you or me? You or me? Let's play first, you or me? You or me? Let's play, yeah, me.
Yeah, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh?
Money to make, thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day, can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine, need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride, turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time, I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again, and a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new ever get to your head. Dress for the camera again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways. resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today. Grow wings and fly away. Might lose my mind today. Need something right away. Never expected a medal for doing my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. But how can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG would pull me aside and tell me it's due you died. I got back pain, I got carried away. Migraine, every day, max pain, no minimum wage. Tax break, they take everything. To be frank, I feel like I'm saint. Heavy bags, Louis insane. What if I give it away? I might just try to overwork, underpaid.
coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Kobe, and it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And he can't get the first one. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game. You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
He was all alone on that one.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Doncic outside. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Holmgren. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
James finds Giannis. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Kobe the bucket with the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's James from deep. Giannis. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Outside Bryant. Holmgren with a screen on LeBron. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Giannis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good on the shot. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They need this one. That misses off the backboard.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. Giannis outside. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Dort. LeBron, no luck. Oklahoma City leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Abdul. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's now scored the second most points in NBA history. And don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the sports headline.
And you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now to be chasing LeBron. That's as newsworthy as you can get.
Now Kobe, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock, and the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Washington comes in for LeBron. And it's Dante Exum in for Luka Doncic. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Williams in for Holmgren. .59 seconds left in the first. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Looking to end the run. He lays it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Hartenstein. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bryant looking it over. And Kobe throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Thunder.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So with LeBron on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Daniel Gafford is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante Exum. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Irving in at the 1. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Gafford, high post. He's against Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special. I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
Kobe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Second, the Thunder.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Kobe against Doncic. Bryant outside. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty.
There's Giannis taking flight.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
To the paint, here's Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Williams against Antetokounmpo. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Kobe, the pass to Williams. Williams against Thompson. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Mavericks. 8-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. LeBron comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Williams. On defense, Dallas. They trail by 6. Bryant from way outside. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
LeBron kicks to Doncic. Back to James. Washington with this screen on Kobe. James in the post. Guarded by Kobe. Misses from close range. The Thunder leading by 6. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
If anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. And Doncic. Here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Nice, assertive, strong drive that time from Doncic. Really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Washington. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Irving. All free throws good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Back to James. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that brim.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Back to the action in just a minute.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, right now for the Thunder, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Mavericks.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Jalen Williams is here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great look, but off the mark.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been...
He blocks it again!
Step aside. We've got a new number 3 in career blocks.
There haven't been too many more staunch defenders in history than this man.
Only Akeem Olajuwon and Dikembe Mutombo are ahead of him. That's an intimidating pair. That's how strong he is as a defender.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off an excellent season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dallas again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Bryant. Takes the 3. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Pass to Kobe. The 3. Offensive rebound. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
One shot.
And so James will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Lively. And here is Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Now here's Kobe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Lively. To the inside. Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here is Bryant, covered by LeBron. To Gilgeous-Alexander, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Irving's checked in for Klay Thompson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Giannis outside. The three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Bryant finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Bryant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 10.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. 1:02 left in the third. Pass to Lively. LeBron dishes to Doncic. Wants to get it to Lively and does.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
The Thunder leading by 15. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. They get it again. Tries again. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with LeBron on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford into the center position. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Pass to Hartenstein. The shot from the low post is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Count it, good. Hartenstein's got 4 this quarter.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Back to Bryant.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
And Kobe drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
For the screen on Dort. Irving attacking. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
For the screen on Bryant. Inside. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Gafford.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Antetokounmpo comes in for Washington. And it's LeBron in for Kyrie Irving. The Thunder also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Hartenstein. Chad Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dort. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Kobe, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Bryant. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Doncic, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. Mavericks trail by 10. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lively a screen on Holmgren. It's Giannis with the drive. Lively, that's good.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Doncic. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bryant has the open look. Drops in the tray. Kobe's got 10 points here in the second half.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Thompson. That shot off. Good D by Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Thunder.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Kobe Bryant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. 36 seconds left in the fourth. From 11 feet away, a nice shot by Doncic. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes in. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.